Hey, it's Gage here again from the Football Friends podcast, and I got another video for you today. Um, man, it's been a tough 24 hours being a Manchester United fan, especially after the great news of signing Tyrell Malacia just yesterday. We've had some pretty bad news. So it seems as though Ronaldo has asked to leave the club after all that, being back at the club for 1 year. I believe he said something along the lines of he doesn't believe that Manchester United are going to be challenging for the title anytime soon because, this is the start of the rebuild. And I guess in his mind, he doesn't want to be a part of that, which is a little bit disappointing. Uh, so, he's asking the club to, consider any reasonable transfer offer to come in. But since then, it's saying here that pretty much we're not keen on letting him leave. We're saying he's not for sale, and would be better. We're going to Manchester United is going to prefer to just run his contract down. He has 1 year left, and that means he would have to stay for this one season, and then we could just let him go on a free next year. So this is really disappointing considering the the huge lack of experience in the squad now. Ronaldo is obviously a veteran, and what he can provide to the club in terms of mentoring the younger up and comers would have been extremely valuable. And so this is massively disappointing. This I was really hoping that Ronaldo's love for the club would make him want to help rebuild it, but I guess not. But this could be for a number of reasons. It could be that he doesn't think that he would fit in well with Ten Hag's playstyle, his plans, or anything like that. But I mean, it's a little bit hard to say considering Ronaldo hasn't even trained with him once yet. So, but bit annoying. But it probably is the case that Ten Hag prefers kind of fast strikers rather than a kind of target man that Ronaldo would be playing. But this also is going to leave us in quite a tough position because now we don't really have a starting number nine. We're now back down to Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. And Marcus Rashford, I don't really see him as an out and out number nine. He's better on the left wing, and Martial is more of a number nine, I would say. But I mean, he can play with his back to goal and all that kind of stuff. But then it sounds like he wants to leave too. So we're going to be in a bit of trouble here if we end up without a striker. If we do entertain an offer, I've seen that Napoli have been interested, and there's a few other places I suppose he could go. So really puts us in a bit of a bind, and yeah, just very disappointing. We're going to need to get some serious experience back in the team. I don't know how we're going to do that. Ronaldo was going to be perfect for that, but who knows? Maybe it could be the case that we let him run the contract down. He stays for another year. And then if we do really well, maybe he would change his mind and stay. Because I'd happily keep Ronaldo as long as we can. Obviously, this is a world class superstar in our team, and that's sort of we're going to need it if we're even going to challenge for even Champions League in the Premier League. So this is the first bad news that has come in today, and then the next is that Barcelona have now done a complete U-turn when it comes to the sale of Frenkie De Jong. So the Barcelona president, Joan Laporta, has said, yeah, I'm going to do everything I can in my power so that Frenkie stays here. But there's also a salary issue, and that would have to be adjusted. So basically, they're saying that they're giving Frenkie the offer that he can stay, but he's going to have to take a salary cut, probably 50% off or something like that. Now, this is extremely annoying after Barcelona have been sort of pushing for De Jong to leave this entire time. And considering the amount of midfielders they have there, Frenkie De Jong may even lose his place in the team, considering what way they want to play. And so this is just a massive. This is just crazy. And I thought like this deal was sort of right on the edge. We've been chasing this deal for 2 months now, and to have it just fall apart like this in 24 hours is extremely disappointing. And also, it's embarrassing. How does it look when your club can't even sign the one player they want? They try for 2 months, and it finally looks like it's going to happen, and then that just in an instant it's over. But look, if that's going to be how it is, screw it. I think we should just drop this deal. Seems like Barcelona are being absolutely awful about this. I'm really annoyed with Laporta here in the way that he's played this, playing mind games and so on. So screw it. Let's just forget Frenkie De Jong. What's the point? What's the point in chasing after a player that doesn't want to join the club and that we're massively overpaying for? In fact, we're looking at paying more than Barcelona paid when they claim that Frenkie De Jong made no development while at the club. So what's their justification in charging more? That's absolutely ridiculous. And so I think screw it. Let's ditch Frenkie De Jong and go for Tielemans. Tielemans is 25 mil. And I feel like he sort of offers even a little bit more because Tielemans can actually do tackles and things like that. Why not? Just get Tielemans instead and then get a holding midfielder, because it's going to be 85 million for De Jong. We get Tielemans for 25 and then we have 60 effectively to go buy the best holding midfielder around. Well, it just seems like a bad deal. Why were we so fixated on one player? This team suffers from one-itis. What the hell? Absolutely ridiculous. But yes, I mean, it is also possible. It says here that his words should be taken with a pinch of salt, because Laporta often likes to play mind games with the media and stuff like that. And considering that Chelsea have raised a little bit of interest in De Jong, it could be the case that he's just trying to play us off against each other to try and wrangle a little last-minute transfer fee or something like that. I don't know. But this is the latest anyway. It's not looking very good at all. And screw it then. I think we should just cut our losses and go for players that want to come to the club, that are hungry to make the step up, and that are cheap and that we can add value to. So, but anyway, I'm really annoyed at Laporta on this, and I honestly curse him. I hope it all goes horribly wrong for him. And so, they're still trying to sign Robert Lewandowski. And, it says here that Bayern have set their price at 60 mil and Barcelona only want to pay 50. Well, screw you guys. I hope you end up paying fucking 80 mil for Lewandowski. Screw you guys. I hope Bayern screw Barcelona just as much as Barcelona tried to screw Man U. You guys are the worst. I wish all of the bad luck on you. I hope it doesn't work out at all. Screw you guys. And then so in that regard too, after my last video when I was saying that Ousmane Dembele is a free agent now and no one should sign him, I think it's a really bad deal, especially with the wage demand he has. But now it's looking like Barcelona are set to confirm a Ousmane Dembele renewal. For whatever reason they want to do that. I mean, admittedly, he did have one of his best seasons ever in the last sort of end of last season. He got 13 assists, which is amazing. I won't lie, but look, I hope it all goes wrong for you. I hope this turns to shit. I hope that Dembele is patchy as I don't really want to say I hope he gets injured, but I just hope he can't play for you. I hope it goes horribly wrong. I hope you waste a pile of money on this guy for how much you've tried to screw our club. I hope Barcelona gets screwed over all of this. That would be karma, in my opinion. So look, if they want to make these fucking dirty deals and shit like that, screw you guys. I'm over it. Barcelona's been absolutely operating like total demons for this entire transfer ordeal. So if that's the way they're going to act, I hope the karma comes to them and they get screwed too. All right, well, got a bit heated there, but that's all I really want to say. Obviously, I'm quite upset about this. Would have really liked to have Frenkie De Jong and to keep Ronaldo, but what can you do these days? All right, well, that's enough from me. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.